Looks like rain again. We get a lot of that in the UK, which may explain why it was an Englishman who invented one of the world's most famous waterproof boots, the Wellington. The modern welly is an all-rubber affair that's used in a variety of environments, from chemical factories and emergency situations to the bog-standard muddy field. The original Wellington boot was invented by the Duke of Wellington, but was made out of leather. Later they were made using the resin of the rubber tree, which grows in warm tropical climates. However, producing natural rubber became very expensive, so manufacturers turned to cheaper synthetic alternatives like polyurethane. The chemicals contained in these enormous vats will be mixed together vigorously. When they combine and set, they will create the ideal compound for a sturdy pair of boots. For a variety of different shades, colouring is added into the mixture before the chemical process that makes the synthetic rubber begins. Using large drums on wheels, the staff will mix a new batch of about 1,000 litres of the raw material. This chemical concoction will then be very carefully transported to the factory floor. Here it's hooked up to the boot production machine and the process can begin. But how are these boots made? Well, it's actually quite a simple process. The liquid polyurethane will be poured into a boot-shaped mold where a chemical reaction will cause the rubbery material to expand. It then solidifies into the boot shape. However, if you made boots like this, they'd be solid. You wouldn't actually be able to get your feet into them. But that's where all these spare legs come into the process. These metallic feet come in all sizes. Once inserted into the mold, the polyurethane material will form the boot around this substitute foot. And this is the heart of the production process. First, the workers spray solvent into the mold. This works like a non-stick frying pan and stops the polyurethane mixture from sticking. Next, the operator will place a stocking in the mold. This will form the inside of the boot and make it more comfortable to wear. Some models call for steel-tip toe caps, which are fitted next. And finally, an inner sole is added to give your foot grip inside the boot, and the machine is put to work. Once the mold is sealed, a pipe is attached and the polyurethane chemical mix is pumped in. Gauges monitor the pressure, and an inspector also takes regular samples to ensure the mixture is right. This single factory can produce about 600,000 pairs of boots every year. When the machine opens up, brand new boots emerge complete with a handy sole. As turnover is high, robots are used to improve productivity, but much of the work is still done by hand. The new Wellingtons will have rough edges when they emerge from the mould, so the boots are trimmed and any extra rubber nubbins removed. They're then passed on for quality control to inspect and test. These versatile waterproof boots aren't just used for stomping through puddles. They will end up working in a variety of extreme environments, so they need to withstand abrasive substances as well as wear and tear. Testing includes flexing the sole through over 100,000 paces to be sure it can last the distance. Next, the steel tips are tested. They should protect the toes from any heavy objects being dropped on them. They have to survive the impact of a 20-kilogram weight. And the boots themselves must be durable but flexible. Material samples are stretched to over 4 times their normal length to determine how much stress they can withstand. When the batch has passed all the necessary quality controls, they're marked up with the company logo ready to be sent out to the stores. So, just like the legendary Duke who defeated Napoleon at Waterloo, the boots that bear his name promise victory in the battle to keep our feet dry.